Is premenopausal bleeding considered menses? Okay, so the menopause at this point, a lady no longer has, generally according to the Hanafi school, she no longer, we're not talking about biology here, we're talking about rulings. So she no longer has menstrual cycles. Um, as you know, a menstrual cycle, the minimum is 3 days and the maximum is 10. And in the Hanafi school, the color of the discharge of the blood, it doesn't affect it as long as it's within that period. We will class it as blood. Um, a menopausal woman, the point at which the menopause occurs legally, because there are legal ramifications on the iddah, for example, in the Hanafi school is 55 years. 55 lunar years, which comes to 53 solar years and 4 months, I believe. So, what happens? What changes? So, a lady before this point, if she sees at the time when she normally see her menstrual blood, if she sees bleeding between 3 and 10 days, no matter what color it is, it's all classed as menstruation before 55 lunar years. After 55 lunar years, if she sees discharges and if it's not red or black, then if it's not red or black, then it's not classed as um, menstrual blood. It will just be classed as dysfunctional blood. Just a discharge, right? So she would still keep praying and fasting, these sorts of things. However, a lady who's past 55 years, if she sees red or black discharge, black bleeding, blood, and it's between 3 and 10 days, it will be classed as menstrual blood. Biologically, they could say one thing, and someone could reach their menopause, let's say at 45, and we're talking about a decade further. But we're not talking about biology. We're talking about the rulings of the Sharia. And so in this situation, it's a very general ruling, and I know people's situations vary on an individual basis. But generally, if someone if she sees before the age of 55, lunar years, 53 years and 4 months in the solar calendar, if she sees bleeding, whatever the color, between 3 and 10 days, and at the right time, the time where she'd normally see it in the month, that's going to be menstruation. But after 55 lunar years, we're only going to class it as menstruation if it's red or black, and if it's between 3 and 10 days. Any other colors would be disregarded. And that's it. And there's a good book on this, which written by an old classmate. Her and her husband used to study fiqh with Sheikh Hassan al-Hindi in Damascus, and I was present in those lessons. So it's called The Treasure for Families, and the Treasure of Families and Women, translated and explained by Ustada Naila Akbar Ali. Very good resource, nice, simple, and clear. So anyone who this issue pertains to, and other menstrual matters, consult with scholars, and also this is a good resource.
لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله